come on into the room. Come into the room. Let me know if you can hear me now. Testing. Seems like my audio, I just checked, it seems like it's fine. We're going to get started. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. Come on into the room and let us know that you are here. Major Boomer. Tariq say loud and clear. Thank you very much. Major Boomer says, good evening, H-Town vet and family. We can hear you now. Thank you. Thank you. Say, what's going on, Major? Hello, Tariq. We have our brother, Joseph Price. I can hear you, brother. Thank you. I just turned the whole system off. You know, that's one of the old techniques. If you can't get it going, just turn it off. Let me turn something down here. All right. So, family, like we say, we are the H-Town Vet, and we'd like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. And we're going to go and get started, okay? Because we're going to save a lot of the comments that's not related to the after party. So let's try to get to the information. Somebody asked me about this. Are you still doing the one on the VA home loan guarantee? We're doing that tonight. And Major Boomer says, doing good, Tariq. How are you and your son? So we can chat on that, but when we come to topics, we're going to stay on this topic, but we're going to greet each other, but we're going to get the information for people that watch recorded. So, because a lot of them want to get the information out the way. But go ahead and keep the chat going. You hear me? Let's do this. As I said, tonight, what are we going to be discussing? And for the newcomers, thank you for being here. We're going to be talking about the home loan guarantee. Let me make sure that the music, let me know how the music is going. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Now, so Tariq is telling that he's better than before. I'm still not feeling well. So we wish a speedy recovery for both of you. All right. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about the VA home loan guarantee. A lot of times when we talk about benefits, we talk about the disabled veteran benefits, but we're going to talk about in particular, most veterans, if you don't get a certain type of discharge, you can qualify for this, okay? Now let's talk about it. Let's get to it. We're going to go through the information. If you have any questions about the information, we can discuss it. But when we talk, a lot of people in general and veterans would like to get a home, and you have to get a home loan if you can't pay cash. Now we're going to talk about that tonight. But first, I want to thank you for joining us here at the H-Town Vet. We're glad that y'all came and support our channel. How quickly y'all showed up, even when was technical difficulties, y'all came back in. So if you're just in the room, come on, let us know that you're here. But we want to give a special thanks to our subscribers. Okay, we thank y'all for being here. And who's ever new to the channel, we thank you for coming in here. But for those that are consistently showing up, and we appreciate you, we want to let you know that. All right. He said, I'm glad he's doing better and hope you are feeling better. So we will be praying for Tariq and his son. All right. Now let us continue. Okay, so here your feedback matters, your opinion matters, and that's why we do this. And so if we're going over the information, you definitely can comment if we're talking about it at the topic at the time, but any off topic, we're going to save that to the after party, okay? But we can greet each other. That's okay. Now, we have our live streams every Sunday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Unless we have technical difficulties like tonight. We had to wait about 20 minutes late. But We might have impromptu live streams also. All right. So just be looking out. And we release videos. If you haven't watched our video library, we have over 90 videos and live streams in our library. So please, and we don't just rehash the same information. So go in there and find some information and watch these videos. Sometimes watch them twice if you need to, as many times as you need to. Now, if you would like to contact us, we are here where you can contact us also. All right, here's our contact information. All right, so if you would like to contact us, we have our email, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. If you want to come to our channel, our YouTube channel, if you want to chat there and come up, I'm working on how to do the private chats. Handle is at htownvet Northside, capital HTV and N. Then we also have our donation information, PayPal, which is the same as our email address, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. If you go to PayPal, for Cash App, it's htownvet Northside. And you capitalize the H, the T, the V, and the N, just like our channel. All right? Now, let us continue. So, like I said before, we welcome everybody, even if you hate watching. You know, a lot of you didn't know what that term is. Hate watching when somebody can't stand you or the channel, but they watch. So they can say, look, got you. Oh, I can't stand what he's saying. Just to Chris, whatever reason you watch, we support you. We thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Keep that view count going up. Even if you got a hate watch, you're going to learn something. Even the haters can learn something here. Now, look, we do not fake it until we make it. All right? We're not putting on a show pretending to offer things that we don't. All right? So, how do you know we're not faking it? What are you going to see? Because as in the words of my brother, my mentor, Brother Jason, what does he say when he put out information? Call me back. And that's what the H-Town Vet is saying to you. Come back up here. You can come up on the live stream. You can come here in the chat. You can communicate and say, well, hey, that is not right. Or I don't agree with this. And we can talk it out. We're not hiding from you. We're not giving you information, then running somewhere and hide. All right. So we're still working on our series of YouTube videos on the VA claim process. We did the live stream and it was very effective and powerful. And so we're breaking it up and putting it into YouTube videos, one phase in the process at a time. Okay. So we're unlocking the VA claims process. Now, for those of you that saw it, the whole VA claims process, we did a YouTube video and we were able to do a very good job because we were able to get through the information and then discuss it afterward, okay? So I'm gonna make it a point to stay on topic when we're doing things like that, because that was a very quality thing. And this is the only place that you're gonna get an example of the VA claims process from start to finish, okay? That's what we do here at the H-Town Vet. Now, we also have YouTube videos, not just the live, but the YouTube video. We did phase 1 of the VA claims process. We did phase 2 of the VA claims process. Go back and watch those videos because we go into more detail. Sometime, you know, different information, we can point out more things. Then we covered phase 3. Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. We're going to be covering phase 4. We're working on that right now of the VA claim process. And that deals with submitting your claim. Then we'll be covering phase 5. As you see, we're going up the steps. Phase 5, the disabled veteran checklist. The 3 things that you need to be considered a disabled veteran. All right. Now, don't forget that November the 11th is Veterans Day. We're going to go over a veteran list again, but we're going to do more popular ones. We're not just going to cover so many. We're going to cover the ones that generally have, specifically some in my area here in Houston area. But Veterans Day is November the 11th. Okay, that's Veterans Day, 2024. Let us continue. Now, look, I don't mind if y'all want to talk, people come into the room, you can put your greetings out there. So we can put greetings out right now. So if you want to say, hey, I'm here, we shout out each other, that's good. But when we're doing this part of it, what I'm learning, this is what I'm saying, we're learning as we go. We need to stay on topic until we get to the after party and everything. But you can, once we're going over some of this information, if you have any questions while we're going over this information, as long as it's on topic, we can talk about it. And we got no problem with greetings. Y'all can talk to each other in the chat. And, you know, I'll pull some of y'all up when we're greeting each other. Now, so that's why I say we need to, you might say, well, H-Town, you're changing. You're going off what we've been doing. Well, as time go on, as the channel grow, we're not necessarily changing it, we're evolving. As the channel grow, we want to make sure that we appeal to different people. We're bringing everybody in. We still going to be chatting it up, but we're evolving, just like a caterpillar to a butterfly, okay? When you know better, you do better. And don't forget, have copies of your DD-214. It's very important when you're trying to get any benefits, whether they're federal, state benefits, regardless, even local benefits sometimes. Like here in the Houston area, you can ride the Metro, which is the bus system, for free if you have a 50% disability or higher. H-Town Vet, you never told us that. Watch our video, the 20 benefits for disabled veterans. Just 20 benefits for veterans and their dependents in Texas. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, today we're going to be talking about the VA home loan process, okay? The VA home loan, the VA guarantee. Many people will end up buying a home at some point. They are very expensive right now. So how would using a VA home loan help with the process? Will it help you save money? Would it make it easier for you to get a home? All right, this is what we're talking about today. So let's do our overview. What does it mean to have a VA home loan guarantee and a certificate of eligibility? What does that mean? Well, VA home loan guarantee is an agreement that the VA is an agreement that VA will reimburse a lender, like a bank, a credit union, or a mortgage company, in the event of the loss due to foreclosure. This guarantee takes the place of the down payment. So that lets you know you don't necessarily have to make a down payment. It used to say $1, but they ain't charged me nothing. And we're going to go into more detail as we go through this information. All right. Now, this is an overview of what we're going to be covering tonight. Okay. Who qualifies for a VA loan and the benefits of having one? Talking about the VA home loan. What is a certificate of eligibility, or COE? Then we're going to discuss the VA loan property requirements. All right. There are certain requirements for what type of properties that you can purchase using a VA loan. We're going to talk about the VA funding fee. We're going to talk the VA loan inspection requirements. Yeah, you got to get an inspection on your home also by the VA, somebody that the VA sends out. All right. Now let us continue. The first one we're going to talk about are the benefits and who qualify. And we're just going over general. So who qualifies? We'll deal with who qualifies first. Well, active duty military members, reserves, National Guard. Now look, this is where it gets tricky. I want y'all to pay attention here. It didn't say you had to have an honorable discharge to get a VA home loan, but the requirement is discharges other than dishonorable. That could mean a lot of things, right? So that could mean a general under honorable conditions. I wonder, does that include bad conduct discharges? It says as long as it's not a dishonorable, you should be able to qualify. So now other ones are the co-borrower with the veteran, the person that you're purchasing the home with, that their name is going to be on the house. Yeah, so they qualify too. Now, who else? Surviving spouses. And we're going to go into detail on this. We're halfway through with everything, so I appreciate y'all. But I want to get the information out for people. What about that wedding ring? What if you're not married no more? What happens then? Do your spouse get the VA home loan? No. Not unless you foolishly agree. Now listen, a divorce is the end of the marriage. So they get an end. In most cases, there's an end of the benefits that they get, especially the VA home loan. All right. Now, if you want more information, watch our video and live stream on veteran benefits and divorce. And we go into dealing with military retirement, VA home loans, and we deal with being a disabled veteran. All three topics in that video. Or rewatch it if you want. Now that we said who qualified, and that's just a general list of who qualified, you want to get the information at the end when you go into more detail. Now, who qualifies for a VA home loan? I mean, what are the benefits? Now we're talking about the benefits, my fault. So what are the benefits? We just want to, one, you don't have to have as high of a credit score. It can be in the 600s. I think it's between 620 and 640, depending on the lender. They'll be more lenient, lower credit acceptance, right? So your credit can be lower when you're getting a VA home loan. Now we do like we doing this here with Evan Almighty coming in. We'll say he said all your problems will be solved with Bitcoin. Okay, we'll talk about that after part. Now another benefit are interest rate, but we're glad that you have in here, Evan. Now let's talk about these interest rates. Well, if you compare to a conventional loan, that's what they call most loans that you get at a bank that's not VA. Compared to a conventional loan, you have lower mortgage rates if you use a VA home loan. All right. And because of the lower, and you got lower interest rates also, because of the lower interest rates, you will pay less on the home over time. Meaning, once the home is paid off, you'd have been paid less interest because you get a better interest rate than most lenders offer on a conventional loan if you use a VA home loan. Now, here's the thing now, y'all. When you purchase a home, they usually, if you don't use a VA home loan, they usually want you to put 20% down. So back in the day, let's say it's a $200,000 house, that's going to be $40,000. If it's now the average house is about $500,000, so about $500,000. What's 20% of $500,000? I want to say that's $100,000, right? Yes, but if you use the VA home loan, you don't have to pay that 20% down. Now that's just the down payment. Now, Love say just a ride. That's better sound. Thank you. We're glad you're here. Most definitely. Now, like I was telling them, if y'all have any questions related to the topic we're talking about right now, I answer them now, or we'll wait to the end if you can hold them, and we'll talk about any other topics in the after party. Now look, y'all, those of you that have bought a home and you didn't use a VA home loan, guess what else? Not only do you have to pay a 20% down payment, And if you have a $500,000 home, what did I say? That's like $100,000 that you'd have to pay off the bat. Most lenders, mortgage lenders, want you to get private mortgage insurance that you have to pay every month in addition to, or for the whole year, in addition to your taxes, your home insurance, and your mortgage payment. All right. However, with the VA, what happens to that private mortgage insurance? You don't have to pay. The down payment is zero, and the private mortgage insurance is zero, because the VA is backing the loan. And I think even you, love, you qualify for your daddy benefits. You need to find out about a VA home loan if you don't have one now, because you should be able to qualify for also. Now, even when it comes to closing costs, I know this because I used it, so this is true. Very little closing costs. All right, closing costs, very low. Low closing costs, and there's no penalty for paying off the loan early if you use a VA home loan. Now, it's going to have to be in the United States. If you're going to buy a home, it has to be in the VA. I mean, in the United States. Now, I don't know about territories. I don't think so. I think it has to be either in the 48 continental states or Hawaii or Alaska. All right. If you're going to use the VA home loan. If this video has been informative, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have subscribed, do that now. How many of you in here, you watch me, but you haven't subscribed yet? Let me know. Come on now. I need y'all support now. Y'all come in and get the information. It takes us hours to put this information together because you're not getting it anywhere else. So if you are benefiting from it and you've been here for a long time, make sure you subscribe and make sure that you haven't been unsubscribed. All right? Come on and, show some love. This is important because eventually there are going to be certain benefits to being a subscriber. We're working on that right now. Coming in the future, I'm going to have it where the subscribers are going to be the ones that can chat with me. All right? I'll be able to answer their questions in certain situations when we're dealing with as it grows, okay? He said, I will definitely use the VA home loan when I get approved. That's right. So make sure. I'm glad. See, that's what we keeping each other. Thank you for being on topic too. So like I say, I'm able, let me pull it back a little bit. We're able to address certain concerns when you're a subscriber. He said, hey, what's happening? Party people. It's all good. Come in and join us, brother. We're going over the information right now. We appreciate you. All right. We're able to deal with that's why you say, well, waste time. What about when the channel grow? As long as you're a subscriber, you're going to have first priority. So that's going to cut out a lot of some people. They just hate watch. They don't want to subscribe because they don't want to help the channel. But they like to ask a whole bunch of questions. So make sure that you subscribe. Who in here? Give me a 1 if you subscribe to the channel. Put a 1 in the chat for us. Let us know. I want to know. If you subscribe to the channel, put a 1 in the chat. Now I know Tariq is because I remember seeing your name. Let us know if you subscribe. Okay. And if you're not subscribed, because sometimes you forget things, let us know if you subscribe to the channel. Oh, y'all making my heart feel good. Look at this here. Look at this here. Oh, hold on. I said I wasn't going to get off topic. John said he's subscribed. Buy Bitcoin is subscribed. Tariq is subscribed. Joseph is subscribed. Love is subscribed. He said, my friend just used this home loan. Yes. Now let us continue. And if you're new to the channel, listen, if this information is informative, please like, share, and subscribe. because it takes a lot of effort to put out the information. I could get on here and just ramble and talk about nothing. Oh, you want 100%? It's quick, easy, and fast if you know the secrets. That's a whole bunch of foolishness. Now, let us continue. Yeah, he said something other than buy Bitcoin. Now, let us continue. Now that we've talked about the first part, let's talk about the certificate of eligibility. We already talked about who qualifies and the benefits of having one. Now let's talk about the certificate of eligibility, called the COE. You can't use a VA home loan with a lender unless you have this letter, okay? So that's the second thing. This is not the actual letter, but an example. So it's going to be a sheet of paper. It's going to be official. It's real official looking. It's thick. It's almost like stock paper. And you're going to take this and you need to show them you keep your certificate, but you need to show it proof that you qualify for a VA home loan. Your lender want to know this because they get certain benefits because of it. So you need the certificate of eligibility. If you're thinking about getting a home, if you not getting one no time soon, get this letter out the way. That way you can speed up the process. Now, this is an interesting thing. My love say my father used the VA home loan. Yes. I got more questions about that. All right. Now, if you want to call the VA, because we're going over we're going over real thorough, but if you want to call them and find out more about VA home loans, here's the number here. And because a lot of you are technology savvy, look at H-Town. What H-Town did? Where else you gonna get this kind of information? Making it explain like this, making it plain, huh? Go to www.benefits.va.gov/home loans /contact _RLC_info at ASP. All right. Now let's see what he say here. He say, how do you get the certificate of eligibility? This is what we're saying. You're going to request one. You can go up to the VA regional office, or you can go to the website here. Love say he laugh out loud each time. Yeah, a little chat like that. We can do a little chat like this, but we're not going to be off topic, okay? Now, hold on. Who is this here? Huh? We're going to always greet you. He said, okay. Yeah. And so we're going to do a special video to dealing with the certificate of eligibility. Okay. We're going to have one specific video on that live stream dealing with that. Let me tell you why. It's so in depth that this whole process right now, we're just giving you the general overview. Okay. Now, who is this in the house? So we got you covered. We're going to go into more detail later, but it'll be overwhelming getting you all that information one time a night. Chester, life insurance broker. Good evening, family. Thank you. Now, like we said, we're going to continue on the topic at hand. Now, number 3, the VA property requirements. When we're talking about property, we're talking about the home that you're going to be purchasing, or it could be another type of living dwelling. And we're about to talk about that. What type of requirements do they have? So let's say you're out there and you're in the market for a home. You're looking for one, right? And you want to use your VA home loan. You got your certificate of eligibility and you ready to do this thing. So where do we go from here? Well, you got to know certain things that the VA, there are certain property requirements. The property has to be your primary residence. Okay? He said, H-Town, you gained more subscribers. Did I? Oh, now y'all got to be being nosy. It has to be your primary residence. All right? And meaning you have to live in the house. All right? You say, well, H-Town, I don't want a house. I want to buy a duplex. Can I buy a duplex instead of having just a regular home? Yes, you can. You can have a duplex, but guess what? You're going to have to live in one of the duplexes. The same is true. We're going to talk about state benefits. It's similar too. All right, here in Texas, I don't. He said, I gained more subscribers. Yes, I did. I'm going to see if I got any more right now. Yeah, I gained more, but you must have had a look in a while. But yeah, I got 1,534 subscribers. And most YouTubers, only 8%, 8.8, under 9% gets to 1,000. We're 1,500 and counting. So thank you. All right. So now, let's say you want to get a duplex, you're gonna have to live at least one of the residents in order for you to use your VA home loan. You want to get a condo, it has to be your primary residence, I say. Okay, that's cool too. Condos are good too. If you want to move into some type of apartment complex where you can purchase the apartment, you can do that also. Now, hold on. I got to go back because sorry about that. Give me 1 second because his question is related to what we're talking about. So I got to go back a little bit. So I want to apologize. Let me see. Give me a second, family. All right. Now, he made up Love said something about condos. My buddy just purchased a condo in Vegas and he got a good deal. Wonderful. Just think, if he'd used the VA home loan, and I don't know if he did or not, and that's why I want us to stay on topic, because people that's watching this recorded, all this information is going to be helpful to them. All right, that's why we're covering it. Real good deal. And where are condos most popular at? They starting to have a lot of them down here in Texas. But Vegas, do they have a lot of condos in California? Do they have a lot of condos in Florida? Let us know in the chat. He said, yes, he used this VA home loan. Good. So we talking about condos, apartment. In New York, you can buy it. So we talked about the apartments. We're going to continue here. Number 4, the VA funding fee. Now, this is the one. Let me tell my story a little bit here, okay, on the VA funding fee. When I first became a disabled veteran, all right, that was, I want to say 2007 or 2008, somewhere around there. All right. Well, I had already purchased my home in 2005. Follow me. So with the VA funding fee, you get certain benefits. If you're a disabled vet, you don't have to pay it. It's waived. Well, guess what? I wasn't a disabled vet when I purchased my home, but I came one afterward. I became a disabled vet afterward. So how do I get my money back? We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? But I just want to throw that out there to you. The VA funding fee. So the funding fee is the way that the government keeps the program going, meaning they have you as the veteran. In addition to you paying the home, you also have to, they can do it one or two ways. Whatever the loan is, 2.15% right now. That's the funding fee right now. That you're going to have to pay that either in your loan or you can pay it right up front without them putting it into the whole loan for you. All right. VA funding fee, it's a requirement. All right. Now, but you are exempt under certain circumstances where you don't have to pay the funding fee. If you're a disabled veteran receiving compensation, let me say it again, a disabled veteran receiving compensation. So you have to be at least, in my memory, 10% to 100%. If you're receiving VA compensation as a disabled veteran between 10 and 100%, the VA funding fee is waived. What are the other circumstances? If you are a dependent or spouse of in particular a spouse of a disabled veteran who have passed because of a service-connected disability, and you receive, the real thing is, are you receiving dependency indemnity compensation or DIC death benefits? If you're receiving that, you can get a VA home loan if you meet the other requirements. Now let's see what they say in here. He said there are lots of condos in Southern Cali. That's what Joseph said. Okay. And Love say there's lots of condos in California and building more condos here. Okay. Now let's see what he said. Joe said, Love, vacation lots are starting to disappear due to construction in my area. Hold on. Let's say he say vacant lots are starting to disappear due to construction in my area. Same thing happening here in Houston. All right. Yeah, I got my cashews tonight. Brett said, use Bitcoin to buy home. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look how slick he on topic, but he got a little slick comment. And visit Popeyes on Veteran Day. Hi, family. Hi, Frog Princess. Hi, Major Boomer. Hi, Miss Sherry. Hi, Dogface Soldier. Mr. International. And Cashew Eating H-Town Vet. Yeah, I got my cashews tonight. Yeah, I got my cashew. What's it to you, huh? Okay. Now let's see. And I appreciate y'all staying on topic, and part of that was my thing. Because I found that video that we did on the VA claims process when we stayed on topic, it gets a lot of views because people can go right to it, okay? Now, here we go here. Let's see what we got here. I saw the news, Joseph. Building more affordable houses here. Are they really affordable? And he said, Love, yep. Now, if you would, let us continue. Now, what are the limits? Well, it used to be when I was back in the day, when I got it, it was about $300,000, 200-something thousand. Now, that's back 20 years ago. Now, there's like a range in the limits that the VA will back the loan. If you get a loan, it's either be between $540,000 and $822,000 right now, because the price of homes going up. I remember when it used to be like $30,000 or $50,000. The VA would only back if you get a loan that much. Well, it ain't no loans like that no more, so they had to jack it up. All right, so the only limits are you could be limited between $540,000 and $822,000. It depends on your income and what requirements you meet. We're almost done here, family. And I appreciate y'all patience. And we appreciate everybody that's just joined us. Now, what about the VA home inspection? I had a VA home inspection. Oh, I told too much right there. Now, let's see. What about the VA home inspection? Yeah, the VA is going to send someone out to inspect the home. They came out and inspected my home. It's just a general inspection. It ain't too deep. They just want to before they back the home, they want to make sure that it's sound, because they're not going to put themselves and by proxy, the veteran, in a bad situation. You remember back in the early 2000s, they were having homes with arms on them. I don't remember any veterans that got one with an arm on it, meaning all these bad loans they have for veterans. They could have, but the VA wouldn't sign off on nothing like that. That's kind of a protection for you. So I would suggest you get your own inspection also of any home that you purchase. Not because the VA inspection is just going to be general. So the VA will ask for an inspection on the home. All right. Then, like I say, inspection checklist. You should have your own also, because they're just looking for major structural things. The VA inspection may not be that much, may not, that detailed. Now, this is also on new construction. My home was a new construction at the time, and we had to get an inspection also. You say, but H-Town, those look like duplexes. Yes, if they're condo or duplex, if you have duplex, you have to live in at least one of them. All right. And I appreciate y'all patience. Here we go. This is what the VA, major things like this, you missing half the roof, the VA is not going to sign off on it. If it's not inhabitable to live in, the VA is not going to sign off on anything that puts them at risk. Because remember, they're going to be on the what do you call it? On the hook if you don't pay up. They're telling them that they're going to pay a certain amount of money to the lender. The VA is promising them that if you foreclose on the home. That's what the VA home loan guarantee is all about. Now let us continue. Now, for those of you that live in Texas, and I'm sure this might be the same in your state, you need to check. Here in Texas, you can use the VA home loan and also the benefits that we have in Texas, where you can get one with the Texas Veteran Land Board, and you can use the VA home loan, a federal benefit, and a state benefit of Texas on the same house, and you get the benefits of both. Find out of your state if they offer the same things. Now, I'm about to. So, and you want more information about state home, getting home loans through the state? Watch our video, Texas benefits, 20 Texas benefits, veterans and dependents. Now, what is your dream home? When are you going to purchase it? Are you already living in your dream home? Do you prefer just to live in an apartment because the property tax is too expensive? Let us know. Now, let us continue. We at the after party, family. Look, we got that done in 41 minutes. Now we can talk about whatever we need to talk to. We in the after party. Now, he said, love, say, so much storage of affordable housing here. I mean, so much shortage of affordable housing. Yes, okay. Now, listen what Brother Joseph said. Is the home inspection the same as an appraisal? No. Ooh, let me come up on the screen. No, don't. That's one thing they want to be real clear. A home inspection is not the same as an appraisal. Any house you get, you better get an appraisal on that house, especially for the property line, because you don't want to buy the house and find out after you bought it, the neighbor say, hey, no, part of that property mine. The last neighbor built their fence on my property, so they had one house. The fence came all the way up to their back porch, man, to the side of their house. But if they've done a proper appraisal, you always get that. I want to say that they have an insurance for you when you purchase the house. Purchase the insurance to cover yourself. It's like appraisal insurance or something similar. Always do appraisal of the property. Don't assume nothing. Now, old vacant hotels being converted into affordable housing. Okay. Now, Brother Price says, Brother Love, interesting. You have a website for that or a source I can look for that. Are you talking to me? Let me know. Now, because I okay. Love say tax exemption on your home. Well, tax exemption is the tax exemption is a state benefit, not federal. Whether you have VA home loan or not, the state is the one that handles the property tax, whatever state you're in. Now, in Texas, if you are unemployable or 100% permanent total or 100% TDIU, you don't pay no property tax. If you have a less rate than that, between 10 and 90%, they take what? They only give you a certain reduced property tax, which ain't much. Even if 90%, it don't look like much. Now look what he say. How long is the COE good for? Now I don't remember. Now I think it's good as long. I have to look that up. Boy, that's a good question. That I don't remember, because I got mine. I don't know if I need to get a new one. I was under the assumption that once you have it, you don't have to get another one, but I have to check on that. When we cover the COE, we're gonna cover that in detail. We'll cover that too. Great question. He said, just looking for affordable housing in your area, Joseph. He letting him know. Okay. Joseph Price said, okay, thanks. Love say, also look up housing under construction in your area, Joseph. See how we supporting each other? Now we got D in the house. D, I see you got to drop down. What's going on? Huh? What's going on? We like D, you seem to be new to the channel. I am the H-Town Vet, and we would like to welcome you to this live stream. This is where we interact with each other. We cover a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. We're a support group. We change information. There are no experts over here individually. We are the experts as a group. We help each other with our experiences. So let us know, if you don't mind, what if you're new. You know, I'm not trying to sing you out, you or anyone else. Let us know your branch of service and where you're from, where you're living at locally. All right. Thank you for joining us, D. Now, if you want to sit back and chill, that's good too. Now, Brett says, where's John Jay and Angel? That I don't know. I've been worrying about Angel. And Brett says, hi, D. And Major Boomer says, hi, Brett. Now, look what he said. John Jackson say, will the VA or any parties involved inform you of everything that you should have done as in inspections before you purchase? No, you have to do your due diligence, because when the VA come out, it's just a general inspection. It ain't no major top. That's why you need to have your own inspection done. And you need to get informed on some of the things go on YouTube. So when the person inspected, make sure they doing it right. You go inspect the inspector. Huh? I remember Richard Pryor, when he had his millions of dollars, the reason accountants didn't steal from him, he would have an accountant watching the accountant, and then he'd watch both of them. Huh? He called him at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and said, now what you say those numbers were again? You have to do your due diligence, because you're going to be living in the home. What if there were termites in the home before? What if the home was flooded several times and you can't get home insurance on it? What if they have a lien on the home and you don't know that? So you buy the home, some contractor did work that they didn't pay for. Now the contractor gonna be coming after you. What if they owe utilities on the home? All this I've seen. Living 20 years in the suburb, I've seen this. One of the neighbors moved in their house. The last neighbors didn't pay the electric bill, the gas bill, and all that for months because they know they was leaving. Sold the house and left them with it. They had to go to court to fight it. They didn't have to pay it, but they had to pay all them lawyer fees. Now, Love say, you are welcome, Joseph. Joseph Price say, okay. Major Boomer says, hi, John Jackson, love, and Joseph Price. Major Boomer says, Love say, hello, Major Boomer. And Joseph Price said, person at Chase Bank said there was no limit now. And I'm assuming there's no limit. I'm assuming, but that's the rough amount, but they're not going to tell you that, because if you try to get one for $1 million and they say no, they say, well, it's kind of range. So yeah, if you got the money, if you making that kind of money, some veterans got that kind of paper. The rep said the same when I called. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Welcome, D. D say Air Force. What state you living in, D? He say 1984 to 1990. I don't know if it's a he or she, but D, respect. I was in from 88 to 92, I think. Major Boomer say, hello, D. You see how we family, we interacting here? We can put the information out and still show love to each other. You understand? I'm working on my haircut, y'all. Don't worry, I gotta wait till next week. I'll get my wig straight, what left of it. Now, Joseph say, Major Boomer, hey, laugh out loud, overseer looking over the overseer. That's right. I'm gonna tell you, you know why the comedian Richard Pryor didn't play like that? You know why? Because people like, if you know his name used to be Lou Alcindor. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had to play 20 years and he was the person that played the longest. before LeBron broke his record, I think. You know why? He had the most points too. Because he had to play longer because his accountant stole his money. And Richard wasn't playing, and he had other issues, but not playing with his money. Now, Major Boomer, Frog Princess, is hanging in there, working hard on her school. Saying that's good. We support her. Now, John Jackson, good evening, Boomer. Love Tariq, Brett, Price, and Evan. Buy Bitcoin. Okay, Joseph Price, sorry, I meant no limit on the loan amount. Okay. We're gonna do more due diligence on that. Check that out. John Jackson, what's up, my friend? That's from Brother Price. Let's see. We got Major Boomer. I miss Evan. Glad you are here. Now, D say Walls, Mississippi. Is that Mississippi, right? That you right close to Boomer. Boomer from Mobile, Alabama. That's not far, right? Depends on what area of Mississippi that is. He say near Memphis. Man, let me tell you something. I want to go to Memphis. I want some of that good old Memphis barbecue, that sweet barbecue. Who got the best barbecue? Texas or Tennessee? Somebody tell me now. Houston or Memphis? Hold on, I ain't trying to start no trouble, but I want to know because I'm going to do my taste test when I get up there. You understand? Now listen, Chester, life insurance broker, said, welcome, D. I ain't trying to be messy. Love say, check and balances for sure. Okay. Checks and balances for you got to have checks and balances. That's why you got to get a survey. I don't care what they say. And you can probably get them to do the survey in the with the person home from. I pay for my own survey. That is a life thing. I pay for my own. I don't know I want to make sure it's right. Okay. The amount of famous people got ripped off by their accountants. Oh man, there's so many of them. But you know who didn't get ripped off? Flip Wilson. He was famous in the 70s. Comedian. He started, he did a lot of the, he's one of the most popular back early 70s to mid 70s. The Flip Wilson Show. And he didn't have but a 4th grade education, but he lived right next door to Johnny Carson of The Tonight Show. He knew how to count that money. Evan Almighty said, yep. He said, Texas, hands down. Because see, now, if Texas, I was going to be more of a tangy taste, dry rub. But when you go to Memphis, boy, I ate some of the Memphis barbecue in Virginia. It's a sweet barbecue. I love it. So I'm going to have to taste both of them. Let's see what you say. Polar's barbecue in Memphis. Polar's, okay. Now I'm going to say this here to you, D. I'm coming up there to Memphis, and I want to get me some Polar's barbecue. What time can I come, man? Do I have to come in at daytime? Do it get a little rowdy at night? But I want my barbecue straight, man. Huh? I don't want no fancy new building. I want that old building, huh? With that smoke coming out of it. You understand? Now, John Jackson say, Price throwing rock. I don't know what he said. He said, y'all cutting up, man. Y'all cutting up. Y'all keep it going here. I caught up on the chat. Any questions of me about what we talked about tonight? Brother Joseph, we're gonna give him a little time to share something with us tonight if he still wants to do that, dealing with your CMP exam. So I'm gonna go get my water and we're gonna get to it. Little rough after dark. So that's what somebody told me, because I know my people there, but I be wanting to come through. And you know how it is, even like here in Houston. People know when you're not from the area. So so what's the best time for me to go, D? D, what's the best time to hit it? Do I hit it right before that lunch crowd hit? When is the best time where all the barbecue ain't gone? Let me know. Dreamland Barbecue. I ain't never heard of Dreamland. So Meatballs Barbecue. Oh, y'all give them some good names. Now, Brett say, hi, love. John Jackson, Tariq, Chester, Joseph, Evan Almighty. All right. Now listen what he say here. Now we get into some good information. So let me see what D said first, because D told me something good. Say around lunchtime. D, if you haven't subscribed, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We get a chance. Keep it going for us if this information has been informative. Because we want you to be notified when we do these things. Because it's all about us. Ain't no fake here. This is who we are. Huh? I'm a disabled veteran, and I love my veteran family and those family members of veterans. And I'm a down south, 5th Ward born dude. That's who I am. 5th Ward, Texas. The home of Rap-A-Lot Records, Willie D, huh? All of it. But he grew up on the other side of the track from my part of 5th Ward, huh? We went to the same barber though. Now, John Jackson, hey Brett, did you make it to Chester's today? Okay. He say, already subscribed a long time ago. Oh, everybody show D some love for coming up in here. He say, subscribe already. Show D some love. Is this your first time to the live stream, or is it just your first time saying so? Thank you. Everybody show some love for D. He been subscribed. He said he wasn't playing. Now let me go ahead. We're gonna pull up the information we talked about tonight. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go get my water, then I'm coming right back. Let me see what let me pull this. I'm trying to see. One thing we don't want y'all to forget. Look who's Johnny come to town. Just got in here. He say, oh, look, D, Community Chaplain Davis. When I tell them, they say, because other people were debating whether Texas, where I live in Houston, whether we the South or not. I say, well, yeah, we the South, because the eastern part of Texas is Southern people, right? Dallas, all along here, right? Beaumont and Houston and Galveston. And I say the rest is on the other west side, that's more rural, kind of Western, right? And he say, nah, guess what he say? You live in West Mexico. That's what Community Chaplain said. I don't live in Texas. I live in West Mexico, man. So he say, okay, he say, hey, Chaplain. And I want to thank Major Boomer and Chaplain for the good information you give us. And he say, much respect, D. Much respect, D. Now, we're going to go over it in a second. He say, Chaplain in the house. Hey, that's right. Let's see what D say. First time stream, sir. Yes, we glad that you're here. Well, this is what we want from you. Get more people to come to the live stream. Share with other people. Because what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be interacting, partner. We're going to be making sure that we straight. See, other people just, hey, do this, give me your money, shut up and keep it moving. Subscribe, I don't want to talk to you. No. How can you help veterans if you don't talk to veterans? Huh? Come on, talk to me about that. So let me pull that up. I'll be right back. Let me go get this water. I don't have no water on me. Now, thank you for your patience. The H-Town is back. I hope y'all hear me clearly. And Brett, Major Boomer in particular, this is for you. What's that right there? Cashews. Cashews with sea salt. They finally got them in down here. Yeah, gonna show me them cashews. I couldn't get none. I still feel some kind of way, Boomer. He sent me a picture of them cashews. Now I couldn't get none. I got them now. Huh? Talk to me. Now let's get back up on here. Let me see here. Now he says here, D, I promise you, you will get some great information here. Uh-oh, he's raising the bar. What love say? So true, H-Town. And Brett say, get your coffee. No, I don't drink coffee. I drink cocoa. I told you I eat hot chocolate and cocoa. I can't, my mama drunk coffee. It's too strong. I just try to sip it, man. Keep me up all night. My eyes bug out. Now look what Major Boomer say. Dreamland Barbecue was started by John Big Daddy Bishop, started in Tuscaloosa, I want to say it's Tuscaloosa, Alabama, in 1958. Now 10 locations across the southeast. I'm gonna have to check that out. Now let's see what they're saying here. Let me come up on the screen so y'all can hear me. Now, what are you saying here? Love say I'm loud and clear. Okay, that's good. We appreciate y'all for staying in the room. You know, it's weird when I walk away and put y'all on pause, more people come on the stream. Guess they don't want to see my ugly face. Now here we go. Need on purchase, first year insurance paid, good survey. Now listen what he said. These are things you need on your purchase when you're purchasing a home, and you need to think similarly when you're purchasing property also. Now listen what he said, Community Chaplain David. First year insurance paid. You should pay that first year insurance up. I would pay that up, have it paid up. A good survey. Now, let me ask you, Community Chaplain Davis, when you say a good survey, are you talking about you doing it yourself or getting them to pay for getting the seller to do it? I would prefer to get one done myself because I don't want to get nobody they use. I want to make sure. Or can you get an independent one? Inspection of the structure, electrical and appliances, and do not forget termite inspection and bond. Did you hear that? Termite inspection, that's what I mentioned earlier. And something else. Make sure that foundation right. Get that foundation checked out. Because if you're in a house that had a bad foundation, something wrong now. Now, Major Boomer. Now you're talking, H-Town. Those are some good looking cashews. You're right about that. Man, I got to make it up to Polish. He keep bringing up that Polish barbecue. What's their best? What's their best? Oh, hold on. He telling me, I hope H-Town sell caps and shower caps, Chaplain. What I'm going to sell some shower caps for? Y'all out of control. I'm going to sell some caps. I send you an email with Dreamland Barbecue information. Thank you, Major Boomer. Now, D says Polish Barbecue, home of NFL player Tony Pollard. Oh, what you say? Did you know Green? I want to say his first name was Darryl. He used to be the fastest NFL player probably in history. He's from Houston. Yeah, it's good that somebody from Polish Barbecue. I didn't know NFL player. Joseph Price said, Community Chaplain Davis, good information. Yes. Thank you for that, Community Chaplain Davis. He tells us good information about prepping too. He breaks it down. Matter of fact, sometimes I be tripping. Is he a community chaplain or is he a veteran representative? Because he be knowing a lot of information. Now, love, same here. I stay away from caffeine. I don't need a pick me up. Now listen, let me say this here. The only time I drink caffeine is when I'm going, like if I got to go pick my daughter up from school, or if I'm traveling, like when I went to Arkansas, I'll drink a Coke soda, you know, the Coca-Cola. I'll drink that because it has caffeine in it, kind of wake me up. Other than that, I don't even drink soda. Now, Chaplain Community Davis. Well, I did drink a Sprite. I'm gonna have a Sprite every 6 months or something, every year. It depends. I had one the other day, but I hadn't had one in about 4 months before that. But only Coca-Cola when I'm driving to keep me awake. Now, Community Chaplain Davis say the survey may be already current and shown your mortgage company is going to be just as worried about it as you. Yes. Now, that's if you're using a mortgage company. You're right. You're definitely so. Definitely so. Yes. Yeah, because they don't want to be on a bad loan. They going to make sure it's straight. Now, look what he says. Now, here we go. We're about to talk about with our brother. We're going to cut down the chat a minute because we're going to kind of slow down the chat. We're going to let our brother Joseph Price talk about his CMP examination. And thanks. Meaning, if you chat, I'm gonna look at his stuff for right now. He said because he did want to discuss what happened, but he didn't go into detail. But he's letting us know now. He said, "Thanks. I forgot to mention last time that the examiner for the CMP exam was really pushing the MST, which is military S trauma. Okay, we'll say it one time: military sexual trauma thing. I had to correct a couple of times that not what happened to me. So it's like he said it was a female trying to coach him and saying that he was violated. Now I must say this here so you'll know that. Let us know how did she come up with it when you told her no? How did she come back at you again? You know, what did she kind of come at you with? He say 10-4 hats. And Joseph say, H-Town, Joseph have a question. Oh yeah, that's what we getting into now. Love say, H-Town, you are missing questions. Did I miss a question? I think I covered it. Didn't I cover it? All right, thanks, Love. Say you are welcome, Joseph. Now, okay, now where your question? I think I just covered it. Because I don't see nothing else from Joseph. I think I went over that. Oh, he put it up here again. I read part of it before I left. Now, I want to ask you, Brother Joe, so we'll know. How did you respond when she kept bringing it up? How many times did you have to tell her, no, that wasn't my situation? Was it 2 times, 3 times, or more? Did she seem satisfied with your answer? Did the examiner seem somewhat frustrated? Let us know. We're talking about disabled veteran. He had an exam to get his benefits for a disability, and he went there for PTSD, but they're trying to get him on this military S trauma. Now, understand that in the military, people don't realize this. Most of the people that are violated on a sexual basis are the men. People don't know that because a lot of them get drunk or whatever happens. I never had that issue in the military, but I'm sure other people did. That wasn't nothing that they gonna have me at what you call that place? They have me at that Leavenworth, so you might have to worry about me. That's the last thing on my mind. Now, I didn't even start my story to the examiner, and she automatically assumed that was why I was there. Now, I want to ask you something. Okay, you say you didn't start your story. First question I want to ask you, how fast into the exam did she bring it up? Within the first minute, the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes? Let us know, Joseph. And family, if y'all want to kind of chime in, y'all can. Go ahead and chime in if you want, but we kind of want to kind of cover this with him. You missed my question also, H-Time. What was your question, love? I thought I read all of them. Post it again. I'll catch it this time, okay? Because you know what happens? That when I click it, before I can click it, it'll shoot up, so I don't realize I missed it. So I have to kind of make sure that because like I get ready to click and it's moving up like this. So when I click it, I'm catching the ones below it. So let me say it again. So I apologize. She brought the MST up, not me. Okay. Do you think it's something she saw in your records? Did she say why she brought it up? Yes, on men. Yes. That's the largest group that get violated in the military. That's why I ain't get drunk with people like that. I ain't have no dudes, and I wouldn't worry about nothing like that anyway. Now, he'll say, but that's a real thing. Joseph Price said, I don't know if was trying to help me or set me up. Well, here's the thing. If it wasn't something that you went through, you're not going to make it up. That's a good thing. You didn't try to make nothing up. Huh? You don't want nobody coaching you, and they know you never said it, so they're going to make you say it. Then they're going to say you were lying because they didn't want to try. No. She brought it up within the first minute. Whoa. The first minute of your exam, she brings up military S trauma? Excuse me? How long did it take for her to drop it once you said no? Now, Love said, what? His claim is in reduction making, meaning investigation evidence is complete. Yeah, I didn't see that. I'm so sorry if I didn't see it. And D say, hey, Love. Put it in there, Love, because we don't want to miss you, okay? All right, I barely started to speak, and she said MST. Wow. Let me get the Love right quick because I kind of missed it. I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to y'all. I was told my claim is in the decision phase. Not sure what that means. Oh, that's the last phase, decision. They're making a decision. Now, it may take a while. Anybody know about that decision phase? Let them know. Decision phase, they got the evidence that they need. That means it's not developed no more. That means they gather the evidence that they need. Now they're taking that evidence to make a decision on your claim. Is that all right? John just say, right, Joseph. Now, what else did she ask you about, Brother Price? Did she ask you about the PTSD and how it affects you? How much time did she spend on that? Now, here we go. Joseph Price. I don't know why she brought it up. She must have heard that a lot of her, from a lot of her clients, probably. Yeah, well, that, and if that's not what you're saying, she shouldn't have to ask you more than once. And I was told my VA claim is in the development phase. Not sure what that means. Did you say decision phase? I went over that one. So I just told you that. Let me know if the answer was clear enough for you. They got all the evidence that they need, and they're gonna make a decision based on the evidence they got. So let me know if that clear enough for you. That love. Now, Community Chaplain Davis said, Love said his claim is in decision making. What did it mean? That's right. Thank you. So that means, like I said a few minutes ago, that means that they passed the initial phase, right? The development phase. They passed the gathering evidence phase, and now they're going to be in a decision based on the evidence that they have. If they need more evidence, they're going to let you know. Look what he said. She dropped it after I told her 3 times that it wasn't the case. Man, 3 times. I hope it, just don't make no beef about it until after you get your copy of your CMP exam. If she says stuff in your favor, go along with it. If she says stuff that undermined it, and she don't mention that she said that 3 times, use it against it. But if she mentioned it 3 times, but she said other stuff that's in your favor that's gonna help your benefit, drop it. But if it's not in your favor, that's when you're gonna fight it. So you're waiting to see how it plays out, okay? Now, Boomer said, MST it is important to note that by percentage, women are at greater risk, but 40% of veterans who disclose MST to the VA are men. Yeah. Because it's more men in the military. Men tend to be on more riskier situations than women in most cases. A woman is very conscious of this thing, taught from her family to be very aware. Because I told her mine, don't get no car with no 4 men. If you do, just don't expect to come back. If you do, don't expect to come back the same. And I also told them, if somebody try to grab you and put you in a car, go on, let them take you out right there. At least you're gone right there. But if you fight for your life right there, because they take you somewhere else and you comply with them, they're going to take their time with you. But let them get you right there in the public spot. That way somebody can see, and they ain't want all that noise. Don't go off to no second location. They take their time with you then. Real talk now. Now, I told her about the cause of my PTSD. I didn't mention medical terms like you said. Like I said, she took some notes, about 15 minutes, and I was done with the exam. Tell me some other questions that she said, because I'm concerned about that. She took notes, but other than asking you about the trauma, the MST trauma, what else did she ask you about other than taking the notes? Now look what he said. I think love, if you were to upload something else, it would kick you back into the evidence phase. I hope that. Now look. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So you got your evidence in, they gonna make a decision based on what they got. But if you put more evidence in, that might kick you back. So be careful, okay? Talk to your representative. Very good information, Community Chaplain Davis. Now, he be low key, but he got plenty of knowledge. Now, Love say, I submitted paperwork that the VA was asking me for, okay? How long can my claim stay in the decision phase? They have the numbers. Go on the website. When you're looking up, they'll say they're going to have general days, or you can call the 1-800 number. They usually give you, they won't tell you exactly because they can't say, but they might give you a general amount of days. I wonder if they still do that. Look what Love say. Yes, I was told that. Thanks, Chaplain Davis. Yeah, but you can check with them to see how long. It depends on their caseload, and I haven't been following them like that. Now, talk about it, fam. What we got going on here? And like we were saying earlier, as y'all start chatting, we thank y'all for being here. We like to thank y'all for joining us, because some of you weren't here. Now it's about 3 times the amount of people that was here earlier. Love say, I had 30 days and submitted and what they needed before the 30 days was up. That's good. Just make sure they got copies of it. You can check it out, and you send it to them. You got copies that verify that you sent the information at that time. Like I told you, I did with date, stamped and stamped copies. Now look, he says, Community Chaplain Davis says, speaking of MST, I was 20, let me correct myself. Speaking of MST, a 23-year-old female soldier from Fort Leonard Wood, who was missing, was found unalive. It is on an ongoing problem, missing and unalive soldiers. Well, we had that big thing down here in Texas, down in Fort Hood. They were looking for the young lady who came up missing at Fort Hood about 2 years ago. And they finally found her remains. It was another soldier that was on the base who unalived her on the base, then took her off the base and dumped her. Guess what they found? They found about 4 or 5 other soldier bodies looking for hers. Can you believe that? This is something else. And I thought being on the base was a safe place. But thank y'all. Remember, here, D, since you knew, your feedback matters. How you feel about things. We usually cover it in the after party. And D, going forward, if you want to join our live streams, they're going to be on every Sunday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Unless something come up, we'll notify you or try to notify you. If you like to contact us, here's our information. We have, you can contact us at the channel, by email, and here's our Cash App and PayPal if you'd like to donate. We'd appreciate it. And for those that hate watch, you're welcome. You are welcome. That's real talk, community chaplain Dave. Real talk, brother. Now listen what he say. Look what Joseph said. She asked me, how did the trauma change me? And I described the depression to her. She asked me, what was the particular events that made me feel that way? Now that's the stressor. I told her it was from being in a small paint locker. Whew, that's your stressor. That's your stressor. That's how you do that. That's called your stressor. Now I say for hours with no windows or ventilation. Oh Lord, brother, I really, understand and, sympathize with you on that. That's serious. Now, Community Chaplain Davis says, do you know some undercover bad guys and hoodlums in the military? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. I know. I was in the unit. I said, this guy, he had to slang drugs when he was out because he talked like he's straight from the streets, and they have different people. Remember, Jeffrey Dahmer was in the military. Did you hear what I said? The Syria, he was in the military. And while he was over in Germany, they said he took out about 2 women over there before he started attacking men. H-Town, you said you 57. Now, I ain't say I was 57. You got to remember, I ain't going to tell you. I ain't that old. Now, you got to figure it out yourself. Go back and watch. Go back and watch the live stream on my birthday and you'll find out. I'm going to get those views. Now, hold on. Before I say something, Joe, let's see. Mr. International in the house. Everybody show some love to Mr. International. Salute, brother, salute. I don't know why everything been itching. I just took a bath. So Joseph said, she asked, have I ever considered unaliving myself? And I said, I never used that word, but I was tired of feeling this way. Real talk, brother, real talk. Now, John Jackson say, Chaplain facts. It said that these people enter the military and bring their horrible ways with them. That's man. Because, I'm going to tell y'all something. When my daughter was younger, I used to travel going all over the United States. And I would, sometimes I could walk outside and talk on the phone. And I leave her in the hotel room. And I'm not thinking how serious. And we were at Fort Hood. But she locked the door. But I'm like, I'm scared now. Because I just walk in front of the hotel. I didn't know all this kind of stuff was going on at Fort Hood and these other bases. I thought we was at a safe place. How naive was I? Mr. International in the building. Now look, he's telling us about Mr. International. if you go back and look at some of the chats from Joseph, if you want to, if you think you can help, he given some powerful information that the examiner, he's telling them more detail now that he remembers it, that examiner asked him 3 times, did he have MST, military S trauma? Now look what he said, and asked him what his trigger was. I'm kind of over, making it, putting it down into points. And he said being locked in a locker and confined, can't breathe and things. He said that was his trigger. He didn't say trigger, but he was telling about it. Now, what causes PTSD? Now, Joseph Price said, I also told her the smell of chemicals like paint and paint remover and nail polish make me depressed. Okay. Now, Love say, hello, Mr. International. Joseph say, Mr. International, hello. Tariq say, Mr. International, salute. Chester says, salute, Mr. International, from Chester, the life insurance broker. Now, Major Boomer says, VA, these data reveals that when screened, about 1 in 3 women and 1 in 50 men report having experienced MST trauma. But remember, there are much more men in the military than women. So raw numbers, I'm assuming there's more. But as far as a percentage, man, that's 1 in 3? 1 in 3? Man. Boomer say, for women, it's 1 in 3. Hello, Mr. International. Mr. International says, John Jackson, Joseph Price, Chester Life Insurance Broker, Community Chaplain Davis, Tariq Gordon, Major Boomer, salute. Look, this man Brett, I'm not going to tell you, so stop trying to make me mad by giving me different ages. Go look it up in the video on my birthday. And it's going to be a big cake on the thumbnail. Now, Community Chaplain Davis said, they said it's a lot of gang members joining the military to learn weapon skills and explosive, and she was so. Now, look, there are gangs. They find there's a lot of what you call it, like skinheads. They got what you call these different groups. They got people in gangs. That was a big thing back in the day. Gang members would join the military to learn the weapons, but they got all type of groups that are getting training in there. Man, talking about I'm 58 years old. You just keep giving me years. Now, Mr. International, Joseph Price, what vendor did the VA exam? So was it what they call it? What's that one we go to? I forget. What's the name of the vendor? I forget the one I went to, but they got a whole bunch of them now. Mr. Love say, Mr. International, salute. He say it was community care private vendor that did the exam. Okay. Now, let's see what he's saying here. Let me pull up, because I'm about to scratch my ear, y'all. So I'm about to pull it. I don't want y'all to see me scratching my ear. Now, he said, John Jackson said, I remember before I left Fort Hood, they were banning the rebel flags on POVs. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When I was at Fort Carson, man, I ain't know so much crazy stuff. They had them rebel flags on there. Some of them saying it's heritage, whatever. And they had gang members, like, from there was gang members that was in there. They caught them over there in Fort Knox buying guns for the gang members. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Right before I had got to Fort Carson, there was a racial attack on a corporal. And the guy was in prison. They said, Brett, yes, VES. Okay, that's what it's called, VES. Now, he said, what's VS? VS stand for, tell us what VS stand for, y'all, when it comes to somebody doing the exam. Okay, now, Mr. National say, H-Town vet, you failed to mention Kansas City style barbecue. Yeah, that's what I ate. I think I ate Kansas City. I thought it was Tennessee, but I think it was Kansas City. I think, what is it different between Kansas City barbecue and Tennessee? I got to try both of them. Tell us the best place to go to get some barbecue in Kansas City. Do you know of a place? Let us know since you throwing it out there. And Brett say, what does VES stand for? Mr. Nationals say, yeah, John, VES ain't good. Veterans Evaluation Service. Now, Brett say, Mr. International, barbecue at Popeyes. Come on, man. Brett, you on that low vibration stuff again. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I don't mean to put you out there, but what's up, D? This man wants to go to Popeyes on Veterans Day when we get all them quality meals. Brett, you out there, man. You on something else, dude. He be cutting up in here. Now, Joseph said, Mr. International, what are the other options other than the main VA? You talking about for CMP exam, you can get your own personal exam. But let him know. Major Boomer laughing. Let me go back to John. Now he said, John Jackson said, I'm sure you have all heard about the PFC that was running the Crips at Fort Hood. I didn't know that. I know. I'm gonna tell you this here. I'm gonna tell you what this is. I remember back in the 90s, after I got out, mid-90s, they had one on one of these shows, and one of them, he had no criminal record, but he was getting weapons for his people and his crew. Now look what he said. She had a first sergeant under her thumb. She must have gave him a little something and had some dirt on it. Man. And this was a female gang member. That's why it could be male or female. Now John Jackson say, at least Brett didn't say the McRib for barbecue. Yeah, I don't think that is. What kind of meat is that? Now, Mr. International say the individuals I represent and will not permit them to attend VES. What do you do as an alternative, Mr. Exam? That's where I went. I went to QTC. Okay, there's QTC, LHI, and Optimum Service. Major Boomer is 59. This man keep going up on my age. I'm gonna put you in timeout, Brett. Brett, I'm gonna put you in Popeye's timeout. This man keep going up on my age. Look, Mr. International, why don't you like VES? What is your problem? Do you mind mention the issues with that? If you would like to, as far as them doing CMP exams. Brett's cutting up tonight. Let us know. I'm enjoying y'all, fam. We ain't been on here but an hour and 30 minutes, and we got plenty of people. When we gonna be as long as y'all need to, we ain't gonna drag it out too long, but let us know. Look, we don't fake it here till we make it, huh? We went over this information already. We go over it quick so that everybody that's watching it recorded don't have to wait around, so we got the information out the way. Now we just going over other stuff now. He said, how can you switch your CMP exam? I don't know if you can switch it. You better show up. What your control is, he might know. Mr. Nash, let us know, how can you switch your CMP exam? Go to an exam of your own by a private doctor. That's one way I know. That's a good question, though. Brett, he is a little younger. Brett, mess with him. Like the page, everybody. Yes, put them likes on now. Appreciate you. Let me ask you, D, what made you come up tonight? I'm gonna come on the screen here. D, what made you join the live stream? You just learned about it, or what made you come to the live stream now? What brought you here? Like saying, you know what, I'm gonna do this now. Because I'm not. At first, I wasn't too much of a live stream person, so I want to know. Inquire if you don't mind sharing. It's up to you. Now, we don't fake it till we make it here. And like I was saying, my brother Jason, it's call me back. That's why we know we ain't fake here. We when you come here, if we say something that's not on point, you disagree with, or you feel like you was treated unfairly, call us back. Say, Town, I don't like you handled me wrong behind the scene. Now, in the words of Johnny Taylor, everything is out in the open, baby. You understand? And thank you. D say everybody like the page. Mr. Nash say, in my opinion, the CMP exam, DBQ from each vendor is different. Did not know that. That's okay. He say, just sitting in my basement, smoking a cigar. Hold on, smoking my crack. Oh, Lord Jesus. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, brother. Look, you in the basement, then this other guy be talking about benefits. He cutting up. I hope you put it down and go get treatment at the VA. You can get service connection for that too. Tell them you self-medicating. Get up off the pipe, baby. Get up off. Say no to that. And what was her name? Reagan's wife. Say no to that and yes to the rest of your life. Cause the other guy who had a cigar, he's sitting on the roof. Say no to drugs. D, what's in the pipe? Oh Lord. Oh, like Chaplain, Community Chaplain Davis, International. Did someone say they were trying to get rid of private DBQs? They during the pandemic, they actually took the private DBQs down until people complained and they put them back up. But they said they weren't getting rid. He said D is a troll. D, are you a troll? Now here we go. Joseph says, Christ say, D, he bucking his eyes on that one. Now, remember, call us back. As long as you don't get too rowdy, we good. Now, Mr. International, Community Chaplain Davis, they can try to get rid of private DBQs, but they can't stop private medical opinions. Let me ask you this here, Mr. International. If they get rid of public DBQs, right? Private the DBQs from the outside doctors. Can a doctor do a report that's similar to a DBQ? And how would you structure it? He laughing. He say, he laughed, wow. Good point on private opinions. Very good point. Y'all, you see, it's sharp people. I mean, Community Chaplain Davis, he be sitting back. You ain't just doing chaplain work. You sure know a lot of other stuff. Huh? Oh, y'all saw my cookies. I gave my cookies up. My grandma cookies, you know. I ain't eat them, but I just got them here. Oh, I put them, y'all got, okay, y'all. Getting off track. Reel it in. That's right. Let's keep that pipe down. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring it back in. Because we want to set a great example for the young people. Yeah, but if you need help, go over there to the VA and let them get you cleaned out. Because they're going to make you take all that urine test. I'm telling you that. Down here in Houston, I used to see them. I said, why everybody, so many people here on a certain day? Because they said that was a drug treatment time. And if you don't take it, they can cut your benefits off. With that program that they were in, they got their benefits. But if they didn't show up for treatment, they was in trouble. What's hot in the news right now? Let us know on Veteran News. What's going on? Okay, Mr. International says, yes, a doctor can do reports. The DBQs that some of the vendors have aren't on official DBQ forms. What? So they doing bootleg DBQs and the VA is hiring them? Why are they not using the VA DBQs? Excuse me? So there's no uniform. Hold on. I gotta come on screen here. You telling me, Mr. International, there's no uniformity in the DBQ form that each of the vendors use? How is that fair? Because if they're different DBQs, they'll come up with different results, right? Am I wrong? Man. Now let's see what he say each vendor has their own DBQ. Oh man. I wish I had access to them because I like to know the difference. Now, is it a way to publicly get one for regular people? Let us know. Copies of those different DBQs. I'd love to know what kind of difference are. John Jackson said, Mr. International, that's crazy. It is. That is wild, family. Call us back. Now, we went over the VA claims process. We unlocked it. We did a whole live stream covering the VA claims process from start to finish using an ankle injury as an example of how to get an increase from 10 to 20%. And you'll learn a lot. If you haven't watched that, please watch that live stream. And of course, we got shorter YouTube videos that break down the whole process, 9 steps. They're shorter, that are not live streams, but YouTube videos. We've already released the first one, the first phase, phase 1, the focus phase. Phase 2, the evidence phase. Nowhere else you're going to learn this. This is where you're getting it from. Phase 3, the VA law phase. Coming soon. Let's go. Let me stop here. Now, he said, Community Chaplain Davis says, has anyone asked for a urine test at a CMP exam or other visits? Wow. Hold on. Have y'all ever been, y'all gotta make me want to come up on the screen. Has anybody ever been asked for a urine test at a CMP exam? That's a new one. Let me ask y'all this here. What's the strangest thing that you've been asked for at a CMP exam? Now, Brett say Dallas Cowboys beat Niners by more Bitcoin. This dude out of control. Brett a comedian, we don't know it. Now, questions for the room. If you do a FOIA request, will the information be sent to you or your VSO? It depends on whether you have a VSO. And if you have VSO, why don't you just request the records through them? And they should be able to get them faster. Huh? Because they have power of attorney. But I don't know the direct answer to that one. Maybe somebody answered in the chat. Okay. What are the home prices like in the Houston area? They're pretty steep. Homes that are older homes can be between 2 to 3, maybe 400,000 or higher, depending on where you're at. But my house is gonna cost about 300,000-400,000 if you buy it brand new. Oh, brand new? No, it ain't the 300,000-400,000. It's gonna be over 500,000. Nah. So prices, they selling houses darn near half the size of my house, depending on the neighborhood. Now they selling a little old bitty apartment like homes for 400,000. I don't know if they got any sales on them. Right down the street from them. So yeah, the prices are up, but then they're more reasonable than in other states. In most times, it's cheaper to rent. I mean, to buy than it is to rent, because the rent is high too. Joe say, nope, never been asked for a urine test at an exam. No, have I? Neither have I. But I had one when we went through this inpatient therapy at the VA. They had us take one, and they watch you too. They watch you. They behind the glass. Make sure you ain't putting no fake stuff in there. On the public disability DBQ questionnaire, one of the questions asked is, and the public one is the one that we can print off the internet and use with our private doctor. They call them public DBQs. Is the veterans regularly seen as a patient in your clinic? Yeah, they don't ask that, I don't think, on the other ones, that when the VA send you to a doctor. But if you get a private doctor to do a DBQ, they ask, do you see this patient regularly? Yes. However, this question is not present on the vendor's version. Now, Brett say urine test after smoking my pipe. Oh Lord. Yes, I have a VSO. I requested everything dated back to 1988. Woo, man, that's the year I went in. Joseph Price said, I want to use my VA loan for a fourplex down south somewhere. That's why, like, you get a better deal down here. That's why people leaving California, New York, coming down here. But no, you can't sleep on North Carolina, even though the prices are going up in the South. But you're gonna have to live in at least one of them, brother. Okay, as we said earlier, if you're gonna buy a duplex. But this is what confuses me, y'all. What confuses me, if you got to live in it, how can you, if you have the entitlement, how can you use the VA home loan on different properties at the same time, and you have to be your primary resident? That's what confuses me about that. Okay, coming soon. We work on a video. We're going to be covering phase 4. As you see, we're going up the steps. Phase 4, which is the submitting your VA claim phase. Then we're going to be covering phase 5, the checklist you need to be considered a disabled veteran. Don't forget that Veterans Day is November the 11th, 2024, this year, next month. So are y'all ready? What y'all gonna do? Where y'all gonna eat? Y'all can go ahead and keep going now. We just in the after party. So y'all can do, and we good here now. And thank y'all for staying on topic. And remember, we just evolving. Let's see what our brother John Jackson say. You have to live in it for a year. I've heard if you buy a duplex or such, you rent out the other unit and use that for your payment. Yes. Yeah, that's even when using VA using the veteran loans that they have down here at the state benefits also. All right, you got to live in one unit. I don't think they've changed that. John Jackson say Brett and I are going to Checkers, Bojangles, Popeyes, and Church's Chicken. No, you are not. You are. Look, you will be considered AWOL if you let him contaminate you going now. He talking about, thank you, John Jackson. No, you will not. You're trying to corrupt the crew, and we're not having it, Brett. We're not having it. Now, he said, where can I get the public form DBQ? You can get it at the VA website. It depends on what you're going to be filing for, okay? You can go, you can search, you can Google it too. All right, you can Google and just put in there public DBQ PTSD, public DBQ ankle injury, public DBQ lower back injury. That's how you do that. Okay. Let us know if you need any assistance with that. He said, I plan to pay it off early and get another one. Now, if you're talking about a VA loan, if you get the VA loan and you pay it off early, there's no penalty. Okay. We would definitely so. Let's see what we say. Chester said, thank you. Oh, that's what we're here for. Let's see what he's saying here. He said, then we're going to wash it down with Ripple. Oh Lord, more liquor. That's that rock good. Oh Lord. Why don't you just drink Mad Dog 2020? Oh my Lord. Oh, Brett, I ain't gonna never forget you for taking my brother astray. I ain't gonna never forget you for that. Brett, you out of control, man. You see what you did? You just weakened the nation. He said prices are going to be a real estate mogul, okay? Oh, you're gonna be a real estate mogul. Yeah, y'all get y'all stuff. Yeah, price is gonna be a real estate broker. Yeah, that's why we're here to build each other up. Why not use these benefits to be successful? If you live in the Houston area, you get to ride all the tollways for free. Why you can't have a car that's a chauffeur car that drives people to downtown from different places? Because you're riding all the tollways for free anyway. Get a bus, a tour bus, and take people around. Use the benefits to your advantage. You understand? How could I use this to start a business? And Joseph Price say, John, thumbs up. Yes, because this is what we here to encourage and to keep each other going forward. And we went over the overview earlier. For those of you that weren't here, you can keep chatting, because only when we go over it the first time do I want everybody to be focused. And y'all did an excellent job. But now y'all can keep the chat going. This is just kind of going over it again for those who were not here. What does it mean? Here's what a VA home loan guarantee is. It is agreement that the VA will reimburse a lender, bank, credit union, mortgage company, in the event of loss due to foreclosure. So if you lose the house due to foreclosure, that they gonna back it up. You understand? Yeah, hold on. That's what I've been saying, man. He's saying it's only 10 likes here. Now it's over. It's been way more than in the room. Come on now, y'all can't get them likes up. And some of them, have you subscribed? If you ain't getting the likes up, have you subscribed? Get those likes up, people. Come on, we gonna close it out early. If we can't get these likes up, let me look and see what them likes looking like. Cause y'all not liking the program, we might have to close it out. Let's see what we got here. Come on, man. We gotta keep this going. You can't just, everybody want to chat, but don't nobody want to, and then it may not show all the way up because it don't show everybody on mine. Let me see. I'm gonna see what we got here. And maybe it show different things on different computers. Yeah, I just put one on there. We got 11 likes. We want more likes on this here. Come on now. When you start asking for likes, my number count drop. Yeah, you gonna be in there. You need to support us. You getting the information. Show some love. Now, but we got at least over. Oh, that's good. Now we doing good. We got almost just as much like as the people that's in the building. Thank y'all. So hit that like button. So remember, the VA home loan guarantee, it protects the banks that lend you money, because the VA is vouching for you, saying that if you go foreclose on the home, that they gonna pay a portion of the price of the home, or what's owed on the home. They may not pay all of it. All right. Y'all come in here, hit that like button now. I'm glad you brought that up, Joseph. Yeah, we come in here, we getting out this good information. You hate watchers. You and this is what we covered tonight. We already covered it. We covered these topics dealing with the VA home loan. Now let's see what our brother got here. He said, I was looking to buy 22 acres and was going to go through the Texas Veteran Land Board and the Veterans Land Board, and they wanted a percentage down. Yeah, they do that because especially if you're going to be buying a house, they were reasonable, don't they? They weren't reasonable. Let me know what your experience was with them. Says 14 on my end. Yeah, they must have went up. It said 14 on my end too. It went up. It wasn't that high though at first though. It just went up, y'all. Yeah, we want y'all to keep hitting them like buttons now, because we trying to get this message out here, and I need my people that's supposed to be ride or die with me. Because I'm taking up H-Town Vet, taking up time out of his life to come here and do this, show some appreciation and love. Because apparently, if you interact in the way you are, you're getting something out of it. Some people, as we say, they prefer to just hate watch and don't want to be supported, but they forget. Currently 14. Okay, that's what I see too. We're going to stay on top of that. Make sure y'all share it when y'all get a chance. Now look what he say, John Jackson. You may have to pay a down payment to the person that's selling it to get you in the purchase process. That may be outside of your VA loan. Yeah, well, see here, Texas, they have land. The Texas Veteran Land Board, they have land that veterans bought from them and that's foreclosed on, and you can buy it from them directly from the Texas Veteran Land Board, a state agency. And but they will support you if you buy land from individuals also. Good information, Chappie. A-OK, try. We waiting on the secrets. Ain't no secrets. There's either the informed or the uninformed. Okay? Now, either we exposed to it or we not. Okay? When I say there might be some things that most veterans don't know, but I'm talking about in general, there's no magic. Oh, Lord. Now this man went all the way down to 51. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, that's too low, brother. That's too low. I don't know what Brett been trying to guess my age. I told him to go to my birthday celebration. Now, I think you were born about the same time I came home from Vietnam, 18 showing on YN. Tell me what year you came back from Vietnam. And I tell you. And Dennis, I think you've been in here. If you haven't been in here before, we thank you for joining us. I am the H-Town Vet, and this is the H-Town family of fellow veterans that we support. This is a place where you can come for a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents, and a support group where we encourage each other and we give information to help us through different types of veteran processes and life in general. Now, I think you've been here, brother. Make sure you hit that like button. Let us know if you hit that like button. Whoever hadn't hit that like button, you have to hit it. And while we doing that, don't forget, while you hitting that like button, buy Bitcoin. You say Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Oh, Lord. Evan had you hit that like button. That's all he talking. Now, Community Chaplain David say, John, I had to pay $500 down to start process on my home. I had to pay $200 for the inspection. That's why I say get your individual inspection, because even if the VA does an inspection, it's a general inspection. Okay, they let me know that. Now, and I had to pay about $1,200 for my first year's insurance. He got that out the way. The rest of the face value was covered. Good. So he said he did like the video. Okay. Oh yeah, look at. I'm thanking y'all. We're gonna, I don't like to hound people, but I'm gonna start hounding y'all because it wasn't that many people. Now we got 15 people that the hit that like button, and make sure that all of you are subscribed, because some videos I'm gonna have it where you can't communicate in the chat unless you're a subscriber. Okay? Because I gotta start doing stuff just for my subscribers too. Huh? If you value enough to be here with us, as you learn and get exposed, if it's a benefit to you, you're gonna need to subscribe. Dennis say 72. Nah, I'm born in the 60s. The same year Dr. King was assassinated. So that's a little hint. Same year Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. My mother was pregnant with me. And I was born some months after after the assassination. Now, Brett say, Dennis is in the house. Glad to have you here. Now, remember, the main thing when we're dealing with VA home loans, we're looking at things of who qualifies for a VA home loan and the benefits of having one. The second thing, what is a certificate of eligibility or COE? Then we covered the VA home loan property requirements. We did this earlier, so we just kind of going over it now. He said, Dennis, thank you, age 72. Okay. I don't know, he's saying that for me. Brett, your math is all crazy. Now, the VA funding fee, the VA loan inspection requirements. Yes. All right. Y'all just keep chatting away. We just kind of going over for people that come in late. The first thing we covered, we just covered the outline, the benefits and who qualifies for a VA home loan. Who qualifies? We're just going over it again for a second time. Active duty, reserve, and National Guard. Now look at this here, and you tell me what you think of this, Mr. International, if you're still in here right now. Discharges other than dishonorable. All right. And if you buy the home with somebody else, the co-borrower is covered. Whoever bought the home with you, like your spouse or family member. Now he says 72, and he say community chapter say 59.75. You know, community chaplain, he was artillery, so you know he come up with them direct coordinates. Then surviving spouses of a disabled veteran and somebody who that you know died in the line of duty, active duty. Now, what about divorce? What happens to it then? Well, let's deal with their past first. If you pass, your spouse automatically get it. If the house is in the spouse's name, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute, and you get he got certain disability, he or she. Yeah, but if you get a divorce, that's it. You don't qualify. In a divorce, in a marriage, in the benefits when it comes to that, unless you meet certain requirements. You can't get the VA home loan. So for more information, watch our video, Divorce and Veteran Benefits. Not trying to be a bummer. Okay? Now, what are the benefits? We already talked about who qualified. What are the benefits of having a VA home loan? How does it benefit you compared to a conventional home loan that's not a VA loan? Thank you, Community Chaplain 59. Nah, he ain't right. He don't know the Community Chaplain. That's one thing he off on tonight. Now, he say, my friend in South Carolina is 100%, and his mortgage is in the 800s. Very nice home. Man. Yeah. I'll give mine. I think mine under 600. Uh-oh. But that's what I got it 20 years ago, right? Shoot. Back then, the price of homes was 170,000, 140, 130,000. You can't find no house like that out here no more. Nice benefits. Yes, indeed. Now, let's talk about the benefits of having having a VA home loan. First thing is you don't have to have as high a credit score. Lower credit scores are accepted, around 620 to 640. Whereas a lot of lenders wouldn't lend to you if you have a VA home loan, that certificate of eligibility, they'll be willing to take the risk. Why? Because of the fact they know the VA is backing part of the loan. All right. And the other reason, not just you can have a lower credit score, the interest rates. They tend to have better interest rates. Lower mortgage interest rates with a VA home loan. And because you have a lower interest rate, as you're paying off the home, you're paying less on the home over time, over the life of the loan, the home loan. Because you got a lower interest rate. Less interest. Now, the down payment on a regular home, y'all tell me if it's changed. If you just coming in the room, please make sure you hit that like button. All right. Now, the down payment is usually 20%. So back in the day, if you had a $100,000 home, all you had to pay was $20,000 down, right? Well, now if you got a $500,000 home, what you got to pay? Is that $500,000 home? You got to pay $100,000 down. Now let's see what he say. Have you done anything to improve the quality of your home since you've been living there, H-Town? Yes. I'm gonna tell you some of the things I did. One, I got a new roof. I got new flooring. I replaced about 5 windows, but I want to do the whole house. I got a new air condition, furnace and air condition, and redid all the duct work. Let me see what else I did in this house. There's so much more I want to do. I have new interior doors. I need new outdoors. I don't have door. I need new doors on, exterior doors. I painted the house, the trim outside, painted the inside of the house. What else did I do? I did some other stuff. Man, that was a great question, brother. Now, who would rather not use the VA home loan, and just pay the 20% down on the house? Let us know. Now, there's another thing you have to pay if you don't use a VA home loan. Is private mortgage insurance. Let us know in the chat. Give us a 1 in the chat if you've heard of private mortgage insurance. And we gotta I'm gonna step away for a second doing a brief intermission. Make sure y'all, if you just come in the room, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you. I'll be right back. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what private mortgage insurance, you've come across it in your life. You've heard of it. Okay, family, I'm back. Look, got those lights on and everything. Now let's see. Say one. Now tell me what my question was. Y'all know I ain't with the quarter. Let's see what he's saying. He said, have you done any improvements? Yes. I told him what to improve. Tell me what my question was that I asked you. I put a 1 in the chat. John say 1, Joseph say 1, Brett say 1, because my memory ain't with the quarter. I got a prayer request for you go. Y'all remind me. Okay. Let us know what that request is. We can get to it. Let us know. Let us know, family. And thank y'all so much for getting those likes up. Is everybody subscribed here? Do it say subscribe? Have you clicked on the notifications? Let us know. Make sure, because sometimes it's weird with the notification, but let us know. All right, family? That private mortgage. Y'all heard of private mortgage insurance. Well, what it is, it's a way of that's what we're talking about. It's a way for those some of you know already. He say that was H-Town's question. What was H-Town's question? The question is, have you ever heard of private mortgage insurance? What's up on the screen now? Do you know what it is? Have you ever heard of it? Because private mortgage insurance is to protect the mortgage lender in case you default on the loan. Where if you get a VA home loan, you don't have to pay private mortgage insurance. Now, are there any ways to get around paying private mortgage insurance? Let us know. Let's not forget Community Chaplain Davis wanting the prayer. We got to get that prayer request in. You understand? Now, Joseph says there's also add-ons that the VA will pay for. This may add equity to the home, wheelchair ramp, modified walk and shower. Oh, modified walk-in shower. You know, they had some kind of walk-in tub thing that they talking about if you were 50% or more back in the day, that you could get it for free if you had a 50% disability. But that's what the question was. Private one, put us a 1 if you know what private mortgage insurance is and how it works, or just you've heard of it. But it's protect the lender in case you foreclose on the home. But when you get a VA loan, they don't have to worry about that. Now remember, with a VA loan, there's 0 down payment, 0 private mortgage insurance. All right. And the closing cost is low, or I don't remember paying much at all. I paid the closing costs, and then they gave me most of my money back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why, but I took it. Now look what Community Chaplain Davis says. He say Army veteran Charles M is in the process of transitioning. It's my daughter-in-law may have a few hours. Okay, may happen in a few hours. God rest him in the family. We're going to turn the music off for a moment. All right, we're going to turn the music off. We're going to do a moment of silence in prayer of this Army veteran, Charles. And I don't know if that's his daughter-in-law's father or not, but we're going to definitely do that. Hold on. Showing respect. And let's see. Let me come up on the screen. All right. Dear Lord, we ask that you bless Brother Charles in his situation, what he's going through, help him through the painful process, God. We ask that you bless the family that's around, supporting him, being there for him and their concerns and pain. We ask that you do all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. And like I say, I was raised Baptist, so if you want to say to Allah, or if you don't believe you're an atheist, that's okay too. And look at the blessing. Joseph say, Community Chaplain Davis, my deepest condolences. And then Brett say, please help them, Father God. That's right. And Major say, amen. Brother Chester says, amen. And like I say, if you don't believe, that's okay. We love all you. You all our family. You know, you here, you family. Now, thanks mean a lot. Daughter's father-in-law. Okay. Oh, your daughter's father-in-law. Okay. Now I'm understanding. Man, I don't know him. Now y'all got me all emotional because, you know, all my family that's older than me, because they were much older. I'm a lot younger. They transitioned, you know, and so I understand. And boy, when my big mama died, you know, I loved all of them, boy. But man, that's because I didn't think she'd ever pass. And you know, it was some people, she said she had such a joking and just down to her spirit, you just never think. And like you say, John say, my sincerest condolences. That's what we have to be here to support each other, because you never know what somebody might be going through. Tariq say, amen. You don't know what people going through. You know, that's why we got to take a time to encourage, to support. We got to have time to joke around. We got to have time to show condolences and respect. It don't hurt to be kind to people. Don't hurt nobody. That's why we about this business, man. Yes. Oh boy, man, got me thinking. So the closing costs. Any other statements on that? We definitely. Mr. International say amen also. Anything you need us, we here for you, brother. And you know, because I know you holding it down for your daughter, you know, because y'all don't realize a lot of time when people get married, their in-laws, it's not always where they don't get along with them. Sometimes their in-laws become their second dad or second mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, me and my ex ain't together no more, but her mom was the coolest people on earth. Good people, kind woman, you know? Yeah, she wanted me in the room when the night before she transitioned. I was watching something on the television, and they say, "Dad, don't put that on there." Wasn't my wife at the time; it was some of her sibling. Oh, nah, she let her watch what she wants. Say, "No, let him watch what he wants." I ain't gonna forget that. You know, we got to be here for each other, because life is short. It's not how long you live; it's how well you live. We spend most of our time coming and going from here to there, coming to the live stream, leaving, going to work, coming back. But it's the time in between that matters. That's what's going to be remembered. My daughter's going to remember the time in between when I was stopping to see, how you doing, baby? What's going on? Now, one thing my daughter ain't going to say, she ain't going to say I wasn't talking all the time. I'll be laughing, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. He said, since we're on the topic, I would like to, for prayer for my OG, Mr. Waters and his family. Okay. They are making arrangements for his spouse. Okay. I considered them to be my new parents while we were stationed. Okay. Let's do that there. We got to do another. I'm going to do another prayer. Ain't no problem. Means we need to do, because this means something to me. Lord, we want to pray for Mr. Waters and his family and the situation that they're going through with the wife and her passing, I believe. And we ask that you continue to bless all of them and help bless our brother here, John, so he can be a support to him also. Because we realize that many of us are affected by the loss of a loved one. And we thank you, God, for all that you do to keep us strong so we can show the young people how to deal with someone's passing. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh man, I ain't gonna do this too much more, man. Y'all, I'm end up getting saved again. Dealing with y'all, I'm gonna end up getting saved again. Okay, stationed at Fort Drum. Okay. Y'all was at Fort Drum, New York. Now, Community Chaplain Dave's wife and I went by there a couple of months ago, 400 miles. He stood in the yard and watched us drive off for several blocks. A kind and happy man. Let me tell you something. Let me say something to y'all. We spend so much time worrying about people that do us wrong, that are always keeping up confusion. We need to focus on them good people that we have around us. You see that man stood in that yard watching them lead. My grandfather used to sit on the porch and watch us lead. My aunt, I got a picture of her. She would be standing in her door, looking out the door, and something told me to take a picture of her like that because that was my memory. And I had a picture of her standing there. She had a glass storm door, and she just looking out the door. And I got that picture up right now, man. And I miss her. She died about 3-4 years ago. And that was my oldest aunt, on my mama's side. And I miss her. She used to get on my nerves. She's always picky about going eat. She wanted a certain way, make them take it back. But if I had her here now, oh, wow, John. Yes, indeed. We pray. John Jackson, my condolences and respect, brother. And then Major Boomer say, amen. I miss Brett. Okay. Let's help them please help them, Father. Amen. Yes. See, we never know what nobody might be going through. That's why we got to have time for all of it. Now, Chappie, that's what they call him, Chappie. Chappie, yeah, they found out Monday that she had stage 4 cancer, and Wednesday he texted me and told me the news that she passed. Man. Amen. Thank you all. He said, Reverend H-Town over there. Look, I'm bootleg preaching. I ain't got nobody credentials on the wall. I'm bootleg preaching. Huh? They took me off the junior deacon board for a minor indiscretion. I said, hey, listen. It was a misunderstanding. They said, no, you in timeout. Oh boy. Look, I'm glad to keep from crying. Teresa, amen. John Quick is good if you got to go. Yeah, if you got to go, brother, we understand. Man. Let me ask y'all this here. I'm going to see what y'all know, those who've been around a while. One of my favorite actors was Henry Fonda. And, his daughter, he kind of had, because during the Vietnam War, she kind of did some things that kind of, they kind of got a little bit apart there. But they did a movie together. Did you ever see that movie, On Golden Pond, where he won the Academy Award, or the movie won it? Y'all need to go back. It's from the 80s before he passed. And it was about a father and daughter having differences. And he was about to pass, in the movie. And he ended up passing in real life. Man, you need to go see. That was a heavy movie. I can't watch it again. I'm going to try to one day. But, man, to see somebody that you saw as such a strong actor, and that man served in the military, him and Jimmy Stewart. Oh, look what he said. Judge Price say, that's Rev Mike. Rev Mike, I know Rev Mike, you can't lose with the stuff I use. Yeah, Rev Mike was a con man. Look, but there's a whole bunch of them now. You know what Rev Mike used to say? Some give 1,000, some give 100. Then he said some don't give nothing. He said because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Oh man. You say I agree, Chappie. Man. Now, if you pay off your VA home early, your VA loan early is no penalty to paying it off early. That's right. That's Rev Mike. Father Divine and Daddy Love and all of them. That's who Jim Jones got his game from. I think it was Father Divine. either him or daddy love. That's what Jim Jones got his stuff. That cult leader. Now, tell me if I'm right about this, y'all. And I believe it to be the case. You can only get the loan within the United States. You can't get a VA loan outside the United States. Now, this includes Hawaii and Alaska, but I don't think it's the same when it comes to other territories like Puerto Rico. I'm not for sure. What about Puerto Rico? And y'all want to still talk about what's going on, we can still do that. Because I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I'm just, covering a few things here. Oh, look, we back on it. Look, we got 15. Anybody coming new in the room, please like, share, subscribe. We got 15, likes so far. Y'all doing good. I appreciate that. Every time y'all come in, make sure y'all got that like button strike. So like, share with other people. Please share the live streams with other people. Because a lot of people don't come to my live our live based on the fact that y'all shared the videos. And I have to remember to share it. I'm gonna share it with my homie when I get off of here. Because he ain't as good at technology. So share it. Because we got to get these numbers up so we can get more people, we can help more people. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. What you waiting on? Because as I told you, as the channel grow, I'm going to have to, and the trolls start coming into the room, I'm going to have it where more benefits come to the subscribers. Huh? He said, let's see what we say. So when I hit the lottery and pay my house off, there's no penalty. Not if you have a VA home loan, no. Listen, sometime down there in the middle, we got notifications that some veterans have passed with no family, and they will ask people to come to the funeral. Yeah, sad. That's sad. Let me tell you something. They have veterans that don't have nobody, And so, look what Brett said. I just shared on Facebook. Share me on Facebook. Share me on Twitter. Different people share me on Facebook. Share me. If y'all got a Facebook, share the H-Town Vet over there. Thank you. We're going to get ready to wrap it up here in a minute, but we appreciate y'all being here. Price, he passed the collection plate. Laugh out loud. AKA likes. That's right. I'm passing. I'm not even monetized yet. I don't know how to do it, man. Somebody got to show me, because they get on my nerves. They keep, tell me something about yourself. I ain't trying to do all that. We ain't going on no date. You two want to go on a date with me. If I tell them everything I know, then they'll know as much as I do, huh? Now, Judge Jackson laughed. Yeah, we got to laugh. We got to sympathize. We got to be serious. Now, we here to address all concerns, but specifically our subscribers. Those of you that's been here to support. Okay. John Jackson reggae hair. He said that was a hat with hair. Oh man, y'all too much. Yeah, boy, y'all family, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. It's a blessing. And when I go to different locations, I'm gonna try to live stream from some location if I get good service. Now, certificate of eligibility that we talked about. All right. Y'all can keep chatting. It's an actual piece of paper. I got mine in there. What we need to find out, I don't know if y'all know. Anybody know? Earlier they asked me, once you get one, do you need to get another one? I got mine in there. I don't know if you have to update it if you get a new home. I'm not for sure. Once you get your certificate of eligibility showing that you qualify for a VA home loan, is that the only one you need? Because it's an official document. I still got it in there. I don't know. I thought once you got it, but we're going to do one. And if you want to call them and ask them about the VA home loan process, and call the VA to 1-877-875. 1-877-827-3702. if you want to call them. Now, if you want to do it by internet, learn about the VA loan, look what H-Town did. Look how fast I got that. That's the website to go on to get more information about VA home loans. Huh? Did we lay it out for you? He said, can you lose your home loan eligibility? Yes, you can lose it. You can lose it if you default on the loan. Okay, now, boy, he asking some heavy questions. Oh, man. Look, yes, you can lose it. Brother Price said good information. I'm going to tell you why you can lose it. If you have a VA home loan, I'm going to give some examples. Y'all can tell stories y'all want to. A veteran I knew who's a Vietnam veteran, him and his wife broke up. He let her keep the house. She was paying on the house, and his VA loan was on there. They had divorced. But when she passed, the family didn't want him to get the house, but they just let it go into foreclosure, her relatives. So now he's default on a VA home loan. He can't get another one until you pay that off. Huh? Did you hear what I said? So when if you go look at our thing on what was that video about? Divorce. We talk about that in there with the hypothetical Mr. John Brown. When he divorced his wife, he had to get a release, so releasing her from the loan, because you don't want to leave your loan with somebody else, because some people even leave a VA loan on their house when they sell it to somebody else. You crazy, a stranger. I don't know if you can do that anymore. Great question. Great question. But yeah, go to that right there. Go to the see, we giving you the information, huh? And we telling you where to go get it. Now, that's where you go. Now, third thing, property requirements. Now he say, what are the service requirements for VA home loans? They are give me a second. Oh, let me put the music back on. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. I had turned it off when somebody was praying. Sorry about that. Let me get my music back. Well, yeah. There you go right there. Great question. I'm looking it up now. And you was asking me what is the let me see what you asked me. All right, let me see. You asked me what are the service requirements. I think I had it on this other one. Hold on. Because I'm, end up going on different, it was so much stuff. Let me see here. Oh, there go the booklet. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna try to pull it up for y'all. Here we go. So let me try to give me a second. I'm gonna try to get some of this off of here. Oh, y'all chatting away, aren't you? Say, where's the music at? He say, that's dirty as F, yeah? Yeah, I just shared it on Twitter. Good job. Share it on all things. No, I don't need to know. No, I know, but we're going to share it anyway for other people. 90 days of continuous service, okay? Your voice is going out. Oh, tell me if you can hear me better now. No, I'm walking away from I moved away from the thing. Tell me if you can hear me better now. Am I clear now? If it's going out, I'm going to turn the music off. Let me know. How's my voice now? Nah. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to pull it up there because it's a file. Oh God, let me see. Can I put it? Nah, I ain't gonna be able to put it like that. Now I do have this other one I could pull up. Yeah, we're gonna cover that probably next one. Let's see. So you can hear me good. Yeah, I was leaning away from the mic. I apologize for that. When the music came back on, that might hit. So remember, 90, what he said, 90 continuous days. So let me just tell y'all, he's right. So a veteran, this is what it says here about it, okay? To be eligible for the VA home loan. Veterans separated from active duty between August the 2nd, 1990 and present Gulf War, 24 continuous months, a full period of at least 90 days for which they were called or ordered to active duty. So at least 90 days of active duty, just like our brother said. Now, less than 90 days if your discharge was for a service-connected disability. So if you get out on a VA disability, that's why you got to fight for it. Okay, let's see what you got here. Now he say, there we go. He said, I can hear you good. From Joseph. Tariq, all that coffee. Chester say, good night. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care. And blessings to you and your family. Did you know if a veteran filed for bankruptcy, they have to wait 2 years before they can use a VA loan? Didn't know that. Brett say, good night, Chester. Don't you feel like some people, your family leaving, like they've been over for a family reunion and you don't want nobody to go, you still talking to them all the way to the car? Have you ever been there? Yep, loud and clear from Tariq. You can hear me. Then Joseph Price says, Chester, life insurance broker, good night, sir. Now, so that's for active duty. Now look, live in the home, being brought with the loan, and meet one of the following requirements. So you got to live in the home and either be a service member who did those active duty months, or a veteran. Okay. Let's see. Reserve and National Guard. Okay. We did cover. We just didn't go into detail. And eligible spouses. Okay. So if a spouse is getting we talked about on this here. We kind of hit the main notes. Let me see. So let's talk about the VA property requirements. The property has to, if let's say you want to purchase a property, and we're almost done. Primary residence had to be a primary residence. Isn't that a beautiful house? I love that house. It can be a duplex, but you got to live in one of the units. It can be a condo. Now, condos, I understand, okay? But it also could be an apartment complex. I'm assuming if you're paying for one of the units, like they do in New York and other places. Now the VA funding fee. We're almost done with this. The VA funding fee, right now what they're saying is about 2.15, and the funding fee is the VA way of getting back some of their money for having the program. The U.S. government came up with it. But if you're a disabled veteran, you don't have to pay. That's what he's saying here. I wonder if the spouse gets married, will they lose it? Yes. If the spouse gets married after before 57, they lose it. But if they, let's say they get married after they 57, they can keep it. You hear me, Mr. International? Yeah, they lose it if they get married. If they're married to a veteran that has a VA home loan and that veteran passes and they marry before the age of 57, they will lose it. But if they marry after the age of 57, I think they keep it. Okay, the VA has so many stipulations based on years. Yes, that's why some people don't get married. They just have them just to live in. Now, Joseph said they shacking up, living in sin. Joseph Price said, if I use the VA home loan, is it redundant to use my first time home buyer status because of the benefit of the VA home loan? I don't know. You need to talk to somebody about that. I don't know. You need to see the benefits. Will one just cancel out the other? Because if you use the VA home loan down here, you can also and you use the Texas Veteran Land Board home loan too. It's like you get the benefit of both, because you don't have to pay no down payment with the VA home loan, but the Texas Veteran Land Board, that I think they get around the funding fee or something. It just works out real good. What he say? Stack it up. That's what Mr. International say. Brett Sage Town. What you do at home all week? Vacuum, wash dishes, laundry, sweep, clean house, something like that, and repairs. I told y'all my main drain got backed up, so I had to go. I had to use my I had to I'm trying to get it clear. I even got what's the name? You know, the FEMA people to help me, but I ain't heard nothing from them. So, you know, we trying to keep everything going. So I got to clean it out, and then I'm trying to kill the roots, and you know, so that, and I clean my house, I cook for myself. Hey, that don't mean if y'all know something. So you got some lady out there. I don't need no man work for me. Come over here, single woman. I ain't looking for no dates or nothing, but I don't want a man trying to get mad at me. So just come over, clean house. Somebody want to clean some house, huh? Let me know. I ain't trying to move nobody in. Huh? They be looking for a place, boy. Women start laying down roots. Yo, man. Yeah. I'm thinking she in there washing my clothes. She washing her clothes, huh? I ain't gonna be able to do it. Now, I ain't never had no problem getting rid of a woman. I mean, I've never had a problem getting a woman. I had a problem getting rid of them. But hopefully one day I find a decent woman, you know, and she find her a decent man and me. We kick it, you know. But I don't need no drama and a whole bunch of noise. Because I ain't going to have no man cave. My whole house is my man cave. Huh? He said, I have a housekeeper that comes weekly. It's cheaper that way. I think I need to give me a housekeeper. I want to make sure they don't have no... How you make sure they don't have no sticky fingers, Mr. International? Because, you know, I clean my house all the time, vacuum, all that. I need somebody to come in here and clean, you know, do stuff because I'm focusing on this and other things. I stay busy, Brett. Good question, Brett. What y'all think of housekeepers? Yeah, that was a great question. Now, remember, if you have a VA home loan and you are you get exempt if you are a disabled vet. All right, pay, I believe, and I'm pretty sure it's between 10 and 100%. If you had 0% rating, no, you got to be getting some kind of nesting. That's what women do. I ain't mad at them. That's what a woman gonna do. Hey, they trying to mark their territory. Well, they need to go market in the middle of field in the middle of Central Park somewhere. Not here. Now, another way you can get it, another exemption from paying the VA funding fee. Another exemption. One is VA compensation. Another one is DCI death benefits. If you get that, a spouse that gets that automatically qualifies for a VA home loan. Hold on, I'm starting to like that. Let's see what he said, Mr. International. What exactly is cheaper, the cleaning or someone else, something else? He got you, Mr. International, and I'm sorry. I'm with him on this one. Let's see what you say. My lady charges me $75 a week, but I pay $125. I consider it child support. Yeah. Huh? Is that all he paying for? Is he getting the full package, the full cleaning supply thing? We ain't trying to digress. Look, she charged $75, but he's paying $125. What's that extra $50 for? Huh? I'm asking for a friend, Mr. International. You understand? I'm myself, you know. Now, let's see. Well, y'all cutting up. Got me cutting up. We're going to get ready to close it out. We off almost on 3 minutes. And look, they were saying, somebody said that there's no limits. The limits I found, you can get VA home loans up to $540,000, between $540,000 to $822,000, almost $1 million. Yeah, we just asking for a friend, Mr. International. What's that extra $50 for? But we not pocket watching, you understand? Huh? Oh, we doing a little pocket watching. We sorry. Man, I love y'all family, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all my peeps. You understand? But some people say there's no, with the way things going, there's no limits. But these what I came up with, I'll correct them. He say, I'm paying her to come back. Look, you pay him to come back. I pay him to leave. Keep it moving, huh? Talking about, where do you see this going? I see this going to you walking out that door. Where do you see us in 10 years? I might be in the cemetery in 10 years. What you talking about? As my aunt would say, you sure talk crazy. Where do I see something going? You don't get out of here talking about where I see. I'm not a psychic, so I don't see nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I tell him I can't save you. That's Jesus, the only person that can save you. That's not my ministry no more. That's not my ministry, man. Yeah, only Jesus can save. I'm real on that. I'm good with me. VA home inspection. We talked about that inspection earlier. When you get that inspection, it's just a general inspection. I don't know what the VA cover. It's just basic main structure. It has to be something seriously wrong because it don't last long. And I suggest you get your own inspection on the house. We talked about this. Even new construction. My house was a new house. I was the first one to live in it, and I still had to get a VA inspection to get a VA home loan. And if it's major thing like roof problems, foundation problems, the VA may not sign off on it. And to learn more about the home loans from the state benefits, watch our video, the 20 Texas benefits for veteran and dependents. You ain't gonna find nothing like that anywhere else. All right. What's your dream home? How many square feet do you want your dream home to be? I'm gonna tell you how many square feet I want. If you had your dream home, how many square feet would it be? For me, it'd be 5,000. He say, H-Town, you want a tall girl? No, I don't want a tall girl. I'm 5'7", baby. I don't want no tall girl. Now, I ain't got no problem with no tall girl. Don't get me wrong. Look who's in the house. He say, anybody anything for repairs, H-Town. He said anything for repairs, H-Town. I hear you. Bernie's in the house. Everybody show love to Bernie. Mr. Nash say, will there be any problem with renting out a home with a VA home loan? I don't, no, not once you had it a while. I don't think so. Interesting. I know when one doctor did, now follow me on this here. One doctor, he bought a house and it had, he had a little, almost like a little mini house right next to it. It was $1 million house. But he lived in the little mini house and he rented out the rest of the house. And he had his own restroom, little kitchen, and a door to exit the house. And the big part of the house, he rented out to other people and they paid the mortgage. And I'm telling you, if you don't pay property tax on no house, you 100%, that cuts down a lot. Yo can probably rent out some roofs, yes. Brett said, hi, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Where we going on 3 hours? We're going to get ready to close out, y'all. And what y'all say, I'm going to go play some zombies? Now, I might eat me some snacks. I ain't eating on my little, what you call them here? I don't like it when the salt be all at the bottom. Come on, talk to us. Let us know what's going on. We're gonna stay on here a few more minutes. Bernie said, Bernie, every time you come in the room, I'm just happy to see Bernie in the house. I'm just happy to see you. He said, all right, I'm about to go play Call of Duty. Oh boy. Now, any last questions, statements, comments? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. We went over the information the second time. I hope. Let me ask y'all. Did y'all learn something about the process? What did I give enough information? Is there other things that you want to be? Give us your comments, your feedback, your reviews, and your opinions. Let us know in the chat. All right. And make sure you get more people to subscribe. Go to Twitter if you got a Twitter account. Go to Facebook. Huh? Spread the word. As they said in that movie, get the word out. But family, let's say our last goodbyes, our good nights. I appreciate you. Everybody good? He say, look, Lord, I say I want a 5,000 square foot house. He say 5,001 for me. What is one extra square foot on a house gonna do for you? Just pay 5,000, Brett. You just try to rack my nerves. You hear this guy here? I said 5,000 square feet. He said 5,001. Brett, I can't win for losing with you. What's the first place y'all gonna go eat on Veterans Day? Lisa in with that, let me know. First place I'm gonna eat is breakfast. I'm gonna get the first two places. This is where I'm going. That's the two places I'm going, fam. I'm going to Denny's and California Pizza. Where y'all gonna go? Let us know. Let us know, fam. Where y'all gonna go on Veterans Day? Do you have plans? Are you going with your family? Are you going by yourself? Oh, Brett, no. Popeyes is closed on Veterans Day. I forgot to tell you, Brett. Popeyes is closed on Veterans Day. I'm so sorry. I feel bad about the whole situation, Brett. John Jackson, good night to all. Well, from the H-Town Vet, I want to say good night also. Give your family good nights. Brother Price says, he say, haven't decided, probably go by myself. Yeah, I'm probably going by myself. H-Town Vet, I'm talking about myself. Good night. Let us know where you're going and say good night. You going to Texas Roadhouse, or you going to that cattle and steakhouse? Good night, people. We've enjoyed you. Been on almost 3 hours. We got this information. We got it out there. Anybody else? Good night, family. We about to call it a night. And we thank you for joining us here at the H-Town Vet. And hope to see you on Thursday. Be watching for any new YouTube videos that we drop, because we might drop another video on the channel. Because these are live streams. There's a tab for live and regular YouTube videos. All right. Bernie said he going to Red Lobster. Red Lobster. I ain't been to Red Lobster in a long time. I'm gonna be checking. Brett said good night. All love to good night. All love you all. Mr. International, Boomer, Tariq, John Jackson D. Love. Yes. Stay off that pipe. D. Now, good night, Brett. Yes. Good night, John. Okay. Y'all remember the Waltons? Good night, John boy. He said good night. Anybody else? I'm about to close out. I'm gonna pull up the screen. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna pull up what we covered tonight as the last screen. I think that's the way it's supposed to be done. Mm-hmm. So let me get myself on here. And we're going to pull that up. We're going to say good night to everybody. So tonight we covered Love, you was here. Good night, everyone. Still here. Didn't know that you were still here. Love, us in the house. Now, tonight we covered the VA home loan guarantee. We thank y'all for joining us. We went over it twice. Tariq says, calling it a night, fellas. See y'all on the next one. Go around. Yes, we want you. Hey, take care of that baby, and you take care of your health too, Tariq. And peace out. Okay, from Major. Good night from H-Town from Brett. Good night. I'm eating my cashews. Look, you can hear mine. You hear mine? He say, listen in. All right, here we go. I'm going with my cashews tonight. I think I might eat them. I don't know yet. Brett say good night. Keep doing it. I'm gonna end the stream. Y'all still can get your chat in. So let me pull this back up. And like I say, we covered the VA home loan guarantee, much of the information. And we want to say good night and thank y'all for joining us. And we really appreciate you. See you next time.